Last week I brought to you the story of a elderly man that was burned to death by a couple of teens in Rochester, New York. This is in Washington, D.C., and the man who's going to die is from Pakistan. He's a Pakistani immigrant, and he works for Uber Eats, and so he's out there trying to do his job, trying to make some money for his family, and a couple of teens tried to take his car from him. One of the real downsides of gun control is that criminals are brazen in their attempts to steal and do anything. These two young girls are not scared of anything here. They see a car, they're going to take it, and they know very well that the law is not going to do anything to them, even if they're caught. Yeah, I know, he shouldn't have tried to stop them, but it's his car. He works hard for his money. He works hard for everything he owns. And to just step aside while you let people steal your things, I can understand why he tried to stop them. But he lives in an area where there are no repercussions for any of these actions that these girls take. Is this felony murder? Yes. Is anything going to happen to them? No. They'll get probation and released, and we will begin to wonder if they're going to kill somebody else. Hello out there. I am trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnny Walker Dread Show.
And so they get into the car. He doesn't want to give it up. He's standing on the door jamb, it looks like, and won't let go. So let's take a look and see what happens.
That Tim's.
What's going on?
Call the cops. They're trying to steal a car.
So it looks like the one female is pushing down on the accelerator. And off they go. So at this point here, he's pretty terrified. He doesn't want to let go of the car. And this happens a lot. There's a point where you have to let go and take your lumps, but once the car gets going fast enough, you're just too scared to let go of it. And so he's going to hang on, and they're going to go down the street. Keep in mind, she probably can't reach the brake pedal from where she is.
She's stealing their car.
You're stealing the car?
Yeah, we called the cops. Call the cops. Call the cops.
So the car crashes.
It's been called. It's been called. It's been called. It's been called. They stole the car.
Okay, so there's the one female getting out the top. She's one of the robbers.
These girls stole the car.
There's the other one coming out.
They stole the car. These girls. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Those are National Guardsmen. Not sure why they are there, but they're not going to do much. They're going to arrest or at least detain those two females. The females are not under control here. I don't understand this. Get them under control.
There's the dead driver.
The driver's on the ground. Nobody pays any attention to him at all.
Oh my God.
The girl's complaining that her cell phone is still inside the car. She wants to go get it back.
I saw what happened.
The man is still on the ground. Look, nobody going to see him or nothing. They're just going to let him lay there.
Yeah, hey, back up, back up, back up.
I want to play a short video clip of a friend of his. The owner is Mohammed Anwar, the man who was the Uber Eats driver, just so that people understand a little bit about him.
This one hits me hard because I've had conversations through my channel with Mohammed Anwar, and he has always been the sweetest and kindest person. So I'm pretty devastated to hear this news. He's on my live feeds. I've texted back and forth with him, and today I find out he's no longer with us.
Mohammed Anwar's family said the 66-year-old Springfield resident was a hard-working Pakistani immigrant who chose happiness every day while working to build a better life for his family. They say the loss felt by his death is immeasurable. A GoFundMe page has already raised more than $50,000 in support of his family and funeral. The 13-year, 15-year-old girls charged with his murder appeared in court Wednesday afternoon. Prosecutors say Anwar encountered the girls as he was making deliveries for Uber Eats. They say he was outside his Honda Accord when the girls tried to steal it. A detective said Anwar became wedged between the driver's seat and a car door as the teens, who were inside the Honda, sped off. The court said a video showed Anwar was hanging from a car as it sped down Van Street Southeast. The car hit something along the way, causing the door to swing back and hit Anwar. Prosecutors say Anwar was then thrown into the air as the car turned right onto Inch Street Southeast. Moments later, the car crashed. Anwar would later succumb to his injuries.
I'm not going to go ahead and read this. I'll leave it as a link for you to watch, for you to read on your own if you wish. What does this all mean? Well, the ages of the girls were 13 and 15. That's right, 13 years old. There's something going on here. If you remember, the poor man that was burned to death, and I had a video on that, the two assailants were 13 and 16. So what you're starting to see are very young kids committing very heinous acts. Like my video and subscribe to my channel.